Why are you too dramatic? See how tall you are. You're extremely tall. You're a tall boy. My tall butcher. My butcher. Hmm? You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. What's up? That's water. Damn. Stay there. Let me come. Okay? Let these people watch these people. Say hi to them. There. Look. There. Come on. Meow. I put for you something to play with. I'm coming back. Let me come. Stay there. Be on the live. Say hi to those very nice people. Go ahead. I didn't take that long. Hi. Oh, thanks for watching my cat. He fell. Come. 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 Come on. Come. Be nice. You come. Come say hello. See? There you go. What's up? What? No, you fall and you fall badly. Okay? So you pass this way. Go that way. Go that way. You go that way. Yeah. So hi everyone, welcome back to DOREEN'S African Experiences. And today we are just here. Ask me any questions and I will answer them. I have a very, very big free hour. Just came back from work. I'm here. Just got back home to my cat shouting at me and complaining, wondering, why am I back so early? So ask me any questions and I will answer, because I know some of you have a bunch of questions and I've been offline. Hi Rose, how are you? Oh, how is university? I hope everything is okay. So hit me with your questions. Let me answer them for you. If you are new, hi Lawrence. I cannot pronounce your other name and I don't want to mispronounce it. Nonetheless, how are you? Engage me, talk to me, ask me your questions. Oh God, what's that noise? Let me see what the noise is. Well, come inside. You need to close the door. It is a site. So what questions do you want us to ask? No, any questions really. Any, can be about life. It can be like about construction. You need some advice. You need some guidance. Any questions really? Please don't climb that, okay? You can go about your way. Go be a cat. So, let me introduce myself to those of you that are new to the channel. My name is Doreen Nambi. I'm from Uganda. No, Lawrence, I'm not a psychologist, though I actually support in psychology. I don't have a major in psychology, but I do counsel some of our patients. When you work in the medical world, you are pretty much a psychologist, because every time you have to work on certain patients, sometimes you need to counsel them before you actually forward them to the experts. Because sometimes in order to even get them to be convinced, if you do the type of work I do in real life, you might have to grow. And I mean, I have a few, I've had trainings. My hospital trains us, so we are trained. Yeah, so we can actually do psychological work even without being psychologists. So, because you never know, we don't want to miss a single opportunity to help somebody. So yeah, you engage your patients, you talk to them, you engage. I actually also talk to people normally. They don't have to be my patients. Do you feel like your question is answered? Yeah, it is great. It's great. There is that feeling that you get when you actually get to help someone. You know, when you talk to someone and if they're having a hard time, you get to talk to them and talk them out of something or into something. It's a good feeling. Okay, no questions. Guys, anyone, you can ask me anything. What do you want to know? Oh, thank you for the compliment. Piggy Paul, why is only one person talking? And I know the live has over 100 people right now. Like in the tracking, what you actually get to see is like what they call them high points. So high points are actually different from the views. So your question is, what's the best drugs for someone that works over 16 hours daily for energy and strength, or food? This is what I'm going to tell you. First of all, I don't know. How old are you? Can I get your age? Thank you, Kasozi. So if you are below the age of 35, that is for the person that wants to know what drugs are good for them. I'm going to tell you something. Or you're 46. So, okay, let me give you advice for someone your age. For the age of 46, if you are working 16 hours a day, I don't know why you're working 16 hours a day, actually over 16 hours a day, but it's not healthy for you. Let me backtrack. Unless you're paying off a loan, a debt, but if you're actually working over 16 hours a day to simply survive, you are not going to survive. I'm sorry. What happens is the body has needs, but one of those needs is called resting. You need to pace yourself. It is okay to work 16 hours a day. That means you work day and night. You're working 2 shifts. You're working day shift and night shift, right? But if you can calculate your time and say, if you have a morning shift and an afternoon shift, use that evening time to actually sleep. Rest, first of all, rest enough. You need to sleep at least 4 hours. It should be more, but the minimum number of hours you should be sleeping should be 4. Secondly, you need to hydrate a lot. You need to hydrate a lot. I don't know what type of work you're doing, but whatever you do, you need to hydrate. By hydrating, I mean drink water. You need to drink a lot of water. A lot of water. Because normally your body needs to recycle itself. Your body needs to refresh itself because you are not giving it enough rest. So how is your body going to do that? Ifel, please, can you stop it? And stop shouting at me. Stop shouting at me. So you need to rest. 1, find time to rest. I don't think you're working 7 days a week. That one day where you actually don't get to work, or the 2 days, sleep. Pull as much sleep as you possibly need. Otherwise, you are going to crash. One day, you are just going to fall. I know that doctors or the pharmacists over the counter are giving you drugs and stuff to keep you going, but it's not sustainable. It's actually only shortening your life. Reduce the number of pills and medications you're taking. And whatever medication you take, make sure you're drinking a lot of water. Then 2, I don't know what type of food you're eating, but possibly for energy, you need food that has high carbohydrates and protein content. So you need that. But my best advice for you would be to balance your work and get more rest. Actually, normally, you are supposed to sleep more than you work. You know, like, to work doesn't mean that you're going to work and stuff. The more hours you spend awake, make sure you double those hours for sleep. Otherwise, we are all moving in a world where things are hard, right? So because things are hard, we have to work so hard. I cannot say don't work hard. It is wrong. You need to work in order to live in this economy. But find the balance between your work and your rest. Because if you don't rest, you are going to die very early. You are going to die very early. And you are going to either, if you don't happen to die very early, you might actually live longer with a very, very bad disease that makes you feel like you'd rather be dead. So you need to find balance between your work and rest. You need to rest more than you're actually awake. The hours you spend awake naturally should be more than the hours you spend, less than the hours you spend asleep. So that is how your body functions. And then hydrating. I've actually come to discover that water gets to heal a lot of things in our bodies. Considering our body is made up, biggest percentage is made up of water, we need to drink a lot in order to keep a lot of organs functioning normally. It's not even about food, it's about water. And the reason that is because most of our bodies are made up of water. And the reason we're growing fat and stuff is because we're actually eating more than we're drinking. The body does not need a lot of food to function, actually. It needs little food. And because, I don't know, from a young age, eating is more important than drinking. So we get to give the body more of what it doesn't need and less of what it actually needs. Then about marriage, no, I am not married. And I don't think I want to get married anytime soon, you know. I discovered that if I am to get married, I want to do it when I am financially stable, me as a person, not because I don't want to give my power to anybody anymore. When you get into a relationship and you cannot take care of your financial needs, as a woman, this is what is going to happen to you. Half the time you are going to date someone that you don't even love or like, just because this person can take care of your bills and a couple of things. To have does not mean you should spend it on a man. It means the money should be spent on you so that you feel better. You live the life that you want. You don't have to be at anybody's mercy. You know, your needs are met. A man can compliment you, but a man is not a plan. I mean, it's not in a bad way, you know. A man is not a plan. So you cannot base your entire life, future, and existence on a man, because people change. Just like women change, men change. You know, and someone might die. Forget changing and leaving you or cheating on you. What about death? You've put your entire future in someone's hands, and then what if they die? You know, I'm just saying. So I just want to get my finances where I want them to be. You know, the worst thing that can happen to you is living at somebody's mercy, especially as a woman. You get used so much. You get mistreated, you suffer through a lot of things, you put up with a lot, you deal with so much. And also I've come to realize when men realize that they're not your source of livelihood, most of them will just maybe cheat for their ego. Others, and then some will actually just respect you and treat you with respect like a human being. You know, it's a lot of reasons, but yes, there are many reasons why I'm not married, but the biggest reason is I'm not where I want to be financially. Yeah. Let me see. Oh, la 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 la. Can I have your WhatsApp number for personal questions? Lawrence, my number is everywhere. My number is in my channel description. It's basically business, and I won't lie to you. I don't talk to people that have not paid for my time. And also, I am not searching for a mate or a husband or a partner. So I want you to come knowing very well that this is not going to happen. It doesn't matter who you are. It's just that I'm still working on myself. So if you're coming to me, you can come to me to simply talk to me. If you need someone to talk to, I'm okay with that. If you need a friend, I'm perfectly okay with that. you know, my number is there. And my number is quite simple, +256 779024 If you didn't catch that, it's in the channel description. It's there. Before you reach the total number of views I have, you see it. But I do charge a consultation fee. If you want to talk to me, not in a bad way, okay? Because for me, unless I've met you in real life, I cannot consider you my very close friend. The internet is wide, so everyone is my friend on the internet, but I don't talk to people so much. Then, okay, Kasozi, I appreciate for the personal assistance and consultation. Yes, I charge a consultation fee. It's a one-time fee. It's less than $31. You pay that and you're free to talk to me about anything, construction, life. You can talk to me, you can ask me questions and I will answer. I'll make time for you. I even have like I have schedules for different people where I make like a day and I say for you, you have two hours on Saturday. Give me the time you're comfortable with and then we talk. You can talk to me about anything. And then we talk. I'm cool with that. But I gotta be paid too, because I'm also looking, like you heard, I'm looking for money. Yeah. Then someone retracted their message and I didn't read it, but that's okay. Now it's okay. You can reach out to me. You can talk to me about anything, about life, you know, business ideas and stuff like that. I am very good at business. I also have different people from different countries that are contacting me about putting their businesses on. Honestly speaking, I can only put your business on if I've personally come to your country. I'm planning on going to Kenya. I already have some Kenyan businesses that are reaching out to me. They have sister companies here. They've already reached out to me. So I'm only going to be there for 1 week because I'm taking leave from work to go there. So, and then I have to do everything I have to do within that 1 week in Kenya. I'll also make time to go to Tanzania, but Tanzania will be more personal. Then for Dragan Jovanovic, I don't know where you are. I don't know how old you are. Can I know how old you are? The guy that's asking about the whole sugar mommy thing, because I need to give you advice in line with your question. How old are you? Where are you? Now, let me tell you this. If you are a man, and this is the ugliest truth, the only reason, because I know how much men value their ego, it doesn't matter if a man is broke or rich, they both value their ego. They demand and expect respect because it's something that they've been told they deserved since the dawn of days. So every man per generation has grown up with that pride and they enjoy respect. Half the time I have a lot of male friends. I hear them talk and I engage sometimes. You know, some men will go without simply to provide for their families to get that respect. Some men will go to work 16 hours, 18 hours, 20 hours to get the finances to take care of their families. Some men will do jobs that the society would deem undesirable just to take care of their families, to feel that respect, to feel that ego stroked, to feel like they are men. And that is the truth. We are living in a world, a time and day where men do not want to be men anymore. Majority of men want princess treatment, but nigga, what the fuck? You have more strength in your bones than a woman does. Why don't you put that strength to work? One of the problems I think we are facing is because people, I don't know, no longer take things too seriously. You know, they don't care. They don't take things too seriously. You know, especially men, you know, they've introduced so many things to make themselves get out of being responsible. Majority of men are not responsible. They are not. You know, and if I'm not mistaken, in very, very, very few years from now, we might go almost extinct. Because if the men don't want to be men, the women don't want to be with them anymore. Then what happens? Who is going to strike the balance between the two? If you want a sugar mommy, don't expect respect. You are going to be a very unhappy man. You are going to get the things you think you need or want, but you're not going to be happy. I'm telling you this as a woman. Women are very controlling. If a woman can pull your strings when you are the provider, when you are, I don't know, you are the man of the home, how about when she does not even respect you? When you are not even the man? Do you know how many strings she could pull? Do you know how depressed you'll get? Imagine, you want a woman to play her feminine roles, but you won't play your masculine roles. If you want to be a sugar baby for a sugar mommy, it is quite automatic that sugar mommy is not going to play feminine roles. She is already the breadwinner. You have to play the feminine roles. You gotta put on the skirt. And what happens? You are going to be so unhappy. You are going to feel ashamed of yourself within yourself. On the outside, you'll act like everything is okay, but you are all dying inside. All of you who are looking for princess treatment. Like seriously. Just wake up, go work, do that work, go do that job that you feel like people will laugh at you for. Go do that job, just do it. Do it and save, you know? Do it. It is going to pay off. That business you want to start that you feel like it won't give you the fast or quick cash that you're looking for, do it. Do it, be patient and trust the process. Eventually you're going to get there and you won't need to be a sugar baby. You know, you won't need to do that. You see, for women, it is okay. Do you know why it is okay? Naturally, women are designed to submit, you know, but also a woman will only submit if she's happy. So a woman dating or a sugar daddy or something, it is okay for her. Because she was not taught from a young age to be dominant. She was not taught from a young age that she needed her ego stroked. Most women don't care about their ego. They're like, it's cool. This is why you'll find more women hustling, doing all kinds of odd jobs, you know, and most men won't because they have that ego. Unless you get that ego taken out, you cannot be happy as a sugar baby. And also some women just can't be sugar babies because, again, we were raised to be dominant, but the percentage of those women is few. Yet for men, they need respect. They need it, they crave it, they live for it, they work so damn hard just to get it. They make countless sacrifices just to get that respect. So, my friend, you're simply playing with your own future. Go work. You go and work. Go do something, you know. Go do something. As long as don't hurt people. Don't do shit to hurt people. But just go work. I know everything looks hard at the beginning, and the beginning can be so long sometimes, can be as long as 2 years. You can hustle and struggle for 2 straight years, and your business is not taking off, you know, and your job sucks. Half the time we are unhappy in our jobs. We are so unhappy, but we do them anyway. We do, because there is no guaranteed happiness in self-employment, and there is also no guaranteed happiness in employment. You do it anyway because you have responsibilities. But if you don't want to be responsible, you are forever going to be a very unhappy person. So in conclusion, you can go if you want so badly to be a sugar baby. From what I've heard, sugar mummies are very interested in those good-looking young boys with six packs. So for starters, you have to have a heavy following on, I don't know, maybe Instagram or something, or TikTok. And the women will come and ask you out. And maybe you may not even get a sugar mummy. You can get those pick-mishas, those Bob the Builders, those girls like that have very low self-esteem. You can get them. About coming to Tanzania, I am coming, I don't know, I'm not sure, but I'll let you all know. I'll be communicating, but I don't think it's anytime soon, but for soon. It is quite soon. Then for Lawrence, you want to know how old I am? I'll be turning 30 years in September 21st. Yeah, I was born in 1994. So yeah, the wisdom thing is just experience. The reason my channel is called DOREEN'S African Experiences, I see too much. I've experienced too much. Hi, Joseph. Yeah, some of these topics, but we can't avoid them. It is part of life, and it is good that people actually talk about them. Maybe some people are not aware of how detrimental and impactful these things are to somebody, Sometimes people don't know. They don't know. They just feel like it is the only way out. They feel like this or nothing. Or maybe they have friends who are telling them about what they are doing, and then because we are living in a world where people make their lives seem so glamorous, when in actual life people are suffering. Let me tell you something. What people tell you is always different from what people are dealing with. Because the truth is, you can never know what someone is going through unless you are their therapist, or unless they straight out just tell you. You can never know. The world is crazy. It's very crazy. So stop listening to people. Do what you can. Don't compete with people. You don't have to be like everybody else. It's okay. Let me tell you, when I started my channel, I used to make my videos with my phone. I didn't even have like an iPhone or something. But I still made my videos because I believed in what I was doing. I believed I knew what I was doing. Mentally, I was convinced. Do you know how many people told me, you need to get like a wig, you need to go shopping before you shoot, you need to do this, and I was like, man, I cannot afford that shit. I can't even afford a nice phone to shoot those videos with. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Let me just shoot and post how I can. And the people that will like what I'm saying will stick. Some came and left, some stuck. And as I speak now, I think this is my third camera, like in shooting my videos. Now I have professional cameras, and of course I'm not yet there, because obviously even with the phone I need to buy a new phone, but I've been upgrading, and through my hard work, I have a heavy following. Sometimes when I have problems, like sometimes I feel like coming on here and telling people to collect for me money, like for real. And I know I have a lot of followers that would actually give me money for nothing, for doing nothing, absolutely nothing, but because I've asked. But sometimes I think to myself, everyone has problems. unless it's life and death. You know, I mean, I have a habit of always thinking my problems are life and death, but I know they are not. Deep inside, I know. It's just that sometimes I'm just a bit dramatic, you know. I tell myself, no, the people you want to ask to give you free money just for your problems, your personal problems, they also have problems. Who do they get to ask? Who? So I wake up, I go work, I sit and work with people. Some people are very ungrateful, some are mean, you know. Then I leave work, I go shoot content, and I'm like, let me post it, and my channel is monetized. Maybe YouTube will pay me $1 or $2 off this video. The people I shoot for make millions off me, and I get nothing. And then I come out here and I'm like, okay, fine, let me maybe start a program, a consultation program where people can pay me consultation fees. And then I get to give them some extra knowledge off camera, you know, and you get people here and there. And I always try not to disappoint them. I always try to provide the knowledge, time, and information. Like, I'm doing so much. I'm doing so much so that I don't have to come on my page to beg. It doesn't mean I don't have problems, because I think the only time I come here to ask for money is in December for that charity that I do. But I have problems. So you think I don't have rich men that are actually asking me out from this channel? I have them, because you don't understand. I deal in construction. You can find people building mansions. People are building malls, and they're coming to me. People are building, and they come to you, they meet you, they're like, oh, you're so beautiful, you look nice. They try asking you out and stuff like that. And I turn them down, not because I don't see what they have to offer, but because I know how that will end. I oftentimes know. You see, I come here on live, I have over 7,000 people. I could come half naked, half dressed, you know. I have a very fat ass. I could come here and show you my ass and twerk it and do all this shit. But I'm not doing those things. And there is a reason I'm not. Because I'm trying to build something that is bigger than myself. You know, I am trying to create an image of myself that is worthy and bigger than myself. Because as we age, as we grow older, we need some of these things. Some things are not sustainable. When I see that I can't sustain something, I don't do it. So to the person that wants a sugar mommy, again, just because you can doesn't mean you should. You don't have to. Go work. I don't have to go. The money that I earn, you people, if you knew, if I sit and start dividing that money, I have to get off my rent, get off my food, Cat's food, my allowances, my transportation, and then I have to go to different places to shoot content. I have to buy internet. I have to do, like, it's not even enough. Which leaves you having to do other gigs off. You're tired all the time. You're exhausted. I could get more than that money tripled just from some of you here, because some of you are crazy about me. I could get it from you because you offer it. I simply just don't take it. I don't like to be indebted. I don't like it. And I know people that I owe to people, not men, not like that. And it stresses me out. So go work, you work, do the best you can and live within your means. I know it's hard because we see people, we want to do things, we want to be like certain people. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. I'll tell you that. It's not. The journey is long, but you will get there. I am approaching 8,000 subscribers, but do you know how long it took me to get 1,000 subscribers? Do you know how long it took me? The amount of effort I'm putting in now is not the same amount I had to put in to get to 4,000 subscribers. It's not. Everything takes time. You just have to believe in yourself and trust the process. And don't forget to pray about your process as you trust it. It's not easy for anybody. Only a few people I can say maybe it's easy for them, but they also have problems. And then for DOREEN'S, I really barely meet people. Even in my own country, people reach out to me and they want to meet. I often say I'm just an internet person. I don't exist. If you can't deal with me online, you won't deal with me. I only get to meet you if it is absolutely necessary. Only. Otherwise. But also you people, if you watch my content and it helps you, at least you buy super thanks. Super thanks are cheap. From $1, no, from $2, $3, you buy super thanks. To show your gratitude to me, I put in a lot of work to get this information to you. I also make sacrifices and I also put in money. But for you, you come to my channel, you watch things, you enjoy them, you go benefit, and you don't even think about me. Think about me. Buy some super things, you know. Buy some super things. I think your questions are done. Does anyone else have questions? Maybe let me go offline, since there is nothing else we can talk about. I think I might be online again tomorrow. Maybe I might go live again tomorrow around the same time. Okay, I guess that's it. So have yourselves a wonderful day, evening, night. See you when I see you. Take care of yourselves and be strong. Take heart. Everything ends. Everything comes to an end and things get better. Thank you for watching DOREEN'S African Experiences, and bye.